board, but did not hit the rim. But they
This is Primetime Sports, WGNS Murfreesboro, on FM 101.9 and AM 1450 Murfreesboro, FM 100.5 Smyrna, streaming worldwide on WGNSsports.com, and always at the game. The game.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Since 1947, WGNS has been proud to bring you coverage of Rutherford County high school sports.
Lady Bulldogs are state champions in 2013.
Riverdale wins this one, and they're the state champions, back-to-back championships, and listen to this crowd.
WGNS Primetime Sports is proud to bring you tonight's featured game on State Farm Prep Sports.
In double overtime, in a Rutherford County classic, the Blackman Lady Blaze go back-to-back. We may never see this again. What a game. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss! The Siegel Stars are the state champions in baseball. What an inning. He struck out the side. Can you believe that?
TAB award-winning veteran broadcasters Brian Barrett, John Dinkins, and the Primetime Sports team are standing by to take you to the game.
And the Middle Tennessee Christian School Cougars are state champions here in 2023.
He's got it. Eagle has won a state championship in baseball, and they did it really convincingly.
The Oakland Patriots have won back-to-back-to-back state titles. Their 7th state championship.
Now, let's get to tonight's prep game on News Radio WGNS.
Well, good evening, everybody. Glad you are with us from Lebanon, Tennessee, once again this evening in neighboring Wilson County to bring you an all-Rutherford County matchup here in the region tournament. It is Region 4 4A Championship Boys Basketball here tonight. John Dinkins alongside here this evening as well. It's a busy day at the Radio Ranch with the Lady Raiders on the air as well on radio. So that's why you've got us here streaming, and on all of our streaming channels, you've got 30 places you can find that. You can also find it on our Big G TV channel with the audio there and the scoreboard. Keep up with everything right there at wgnsradio.com and on Big G TV, YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. We've got a lot to talk about here tonight between these two Rutherford County teams, Laverne and Siegel boys, playing for a region championship. They'll be playing in the Sweet 16 next Monday as well. Just where do they go is the real question, too. So we're going to talk about that with John in a moment on the Primetime Sports Countdown to Tip-Off, sponsored by the law offices of John Day. They've helped thousands of people get legal help when they've needed it the most. If you've been injured, call the law offices of John Day for a free consultation. We're going to take a 2-minute break here, come back and have more with the county roundup. We've got one team that is in the championship game and one team that played in the Final Four today. We'll talk about that as well and get you set up for tonight. Stay with us as we continue. 2 minutes. We'll be right back.
For 75 years, Murfreesboro Medical Clinic has been a cornerstone of health and compassion in our community. From our humble beginnings to the advanced, comprehensive care we offer today, our commitment to you has never wavered. With 8 locations across Murfreesboro and Middle Tennessee and over 100 physicians, we continue to provide the highest standard of care. Then, now, and always, your health is our mission.
At Middle Tennessee Electric, we see the lines that link us all, illuminating our neighborhoods, empowering our businesses, and helping us to recharge. Because we believe in the power of good energy. Whether it comes from our grids, the sun, or a kind heart. And as your family and our region continue to grow, you can trust that we'll always be there for you. Middle Tennessee Electric, bringing good energy.
Did you know that participating in Murfreesboro Special Census could help bring more funding to our city? This is Mayor Shane McFarland. An accurate population count means more shared state revenue for things like road repairs, park improvements, and new sidewalks. It's quick and easy. Visit murfreesborocensus.com or look for a letter from the city with a prepaid return envelope.
Count me in.
Okay, count me in.
And count me in, too.
Help Murfreesboro get its fair share. Visit murfreesborocensus.com, complete the special census today, and you could qualify for a $100 gift card.
This is a paid legal ad.
When a family member is lost as a result of someone else's negligence, the grief can be unbearable. It also leaves you with a lot of questions like, how did this happen? Who's responsible? And is my family going to be okay? That's a lot to go through, but with the law offices of John Day on your side, you don't have to go through any of it alone. We understand what you're going through, and we have the experience to get the answers, justice, and compensation your family deserves. Call the law offices of John Day.
I'm State Farm Agent Dana Womack, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
Thank you, Miss Dana. And time for the Rick's Barbecue County Roundup to continue with the Rick's Barbecue quality, fresh, never frozen meats that they smoke the old-fashioned way, using real hickory wood on specially designed pits to give your pork, chicken, or beef the best flavor. Also, be sure to try out their wings, slaw dogs, loaded baked potatoes. They've got you whatever you need tonight or any night to feed your hungry family. And
Sorry, I thought it was on the wake-up crew.
John Dinkins. Oh, I know. That kind of hurt my feelings a little bit.
Makes fun of you while you're on phone.
John, this is a huge game, but there is kind of a little pressure off in this game, maybe. It's not an elimination game, which you play 2 in a row. Sometimes we see teams come into this region championship game and they kind of play that way. I don't think these two will, though.
No, I don't think so, too. They've got something to prove, and I really believe Laverne would like to capture that region championship. Plus, they'd like to play at home.
Yeah.
Same for Siegel. They would like to gain that home court advantage. And Siegel played really well the other night against Blackman. I thought it was their best game of the year. And Laverne really had a tough game, but they persevered. But it was a close one, but they played well defensively particularly.
John, 2006. Do you remember what you were doing in 2006?
Let's see. 2006. That's 20 years ago.
Yep, 19 exactly.
What? 19?
19.
Oh, 19.
Yeah.
I would have been 48. Probably nothing much.
Well,
was I here or was I somewhere?
You were with Laverne when they beat Clarksville in the region tournament. No, I think you went to the sub-state game.
I did.
Okay,
yes.
So 2006, the last time that Laverne has won the region championship. They beat Clarksville, but then they lost to Whites Creek in the first round at home, or in the sectional round.
Yeah.
You said that was...
I was at that game.
A tremendous game.
Great, and the atmosphere. I've never seen that kind of crowd at Laverne like that. It was huge.
And it's interestingly noted that Barry Wertman was the Laverne head coach at that time.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I wasn't calling in scores or something. I'm not really sure why I was there, but it was a great game. Barry Wertman was the head coach of that one, and Whites Creek was loaded.
Yeah,
but Laverne, it was a close game. It was real close.
Well, my point about that is it's been a long time that Laverne has won the region championship, but this is their third straight sectional appearance.
Yeah.
They've been there 5 times overall, but 3 straight, they haven't won it. Last year they lost.
Do want to take it if they can.
The last time Siegel was in the state tournament, got to the sectional, was when they beat Blackman for the title. Blackman got there, though, and then Siegel beat Warren County to go to the state, and Dyron Birdwell was the head coach then. You remember C.J. Taylor, the Mr. Football from Warren County?
Right.
He played on their basketball team, and it was a really, really close game.
Yeah.
This is Siegel's 10th sectional appearance and region championship game appearance, and their third here in the 2020s. 2020, 21, and now 25.
To be a relatively still young school, they've really got a basketball tradition built up with their boys. I mean, they've been there, and they've been in a lot of sectionals, state tournament appearance, region tournament. They've always seemed to have a pretty good team.
Yeah.
I mean, it's always that way.
The Siegel was, I think it 2000. I think that was the first year of the school.
Yeah,
or maybe
2001.
2001. Okay, because that's when Wilson opened.
Right.
So since 2001, they've made 10 sectional appearances. I mean, that's pretty good history.
Pretty impressive. Yeah.
Tonight, a few notes about some of the players out here. Carter Webb, John, in the game against Blackman, scored 27 points, and in doing so, broke the school's all-time scoring record that was held by former Siegel star and MTSU standout Jimmy Oden. That's pretty tall cotton.
It certainly is, and you know how good a team that was that Oden played on, and well-deserved, and he kind of changed positions at the beginning of the season, got off to a little slow start, had to change to point guard. Now Irvine has taken a little heat off of him with that, and he's able to do a little bit more things. Had a tremendous game against Blackman, and that if he can do that again tonight, look out Laverne. I mean, that's the key here. I look for them to put Samuel on him if they play man-to-man. But I don't know whether they'll play man-to-man or not. Tony Rutherford likes man-to-man, but they may go zone tonight. Who knows?
Well, Siegel's going to have their hands full with Landon Bryant. Of course, he's gotten a lot of attention and well-deserved. He scored 20 points. He's averaging 20 a game. In the postseason, though, Stephen Sherman has really stepped up. He had 16 the other night, and John, I think if you get both Bryant and Sherman going, that could be a hard train to stop.
Yeah, and at the same time, if they're not, they're going to struggle scoring. And I think they can kind of lay off of Sherman a little bit, put more concentration on Bryant. But Sherman was tremendous, especially early in the game, I thought, and kind of set the tone for Laverne, kind of loosened everything up a little bit. I don't think these teams will be tight tonight. I think they'll be loose playing. I think you'll see the best of both of them.
Sherman was averaging 16 points in the regular season, but since the postseason started, he's been averaging 20 points, so has increased his average so far. And he's been in double figures scoring-wise in all 3 seasons. He's just a junior, but he's been on the floor since he was a freshman. So got some really good talent out here tonight to see between these two teams playing this evening. So a little setup there for you for a great region championship game coming up. I would like to make note that today in Cookeville, the Kings Academy ended the season for the PCA Lady Lions 57-36, and tough loss for them, but another great run to the state's Final Four for PCA girls. But the boys narrowly edged Goodpasture 76-70. So the boys are in the championship game for the first time in school history there, and should be a good one for them. So that's kind of an update on your Jennings and Ayers Funeral Home scoreboard as well. And I meant to look and didn't to see who they actually are going to play. And I'll have to keep scrolling to see if I can find that here tonight. That's baseball. There we go. Well, I guess they're playing now. Yeah, they don't play. They're still playing. They'll play the winner of BGA St. George. So, all right. Well, there you go. Your update on the Jennings and Ayers Funeral Home scoreboard. When we come back, it's the 21-7 Laverne Wolverines and the 17-13 Siegel Stars. That's coming up next right here on State Farm Prep Sports. Break for our national anthem, and we'll return.
Your ride, your stuff. You live with them together. I'm State Farm Agent Ron Reeves. It's smart to protect them together to help life go right. Give me a call at 615-873-1700. and let me help you save by combining auto and renters.
Local business owners, you know how important it is to be here for your customers. I'm State Farm Agent Emerson Williams, and I run a small business in Rutherford County too. And I'm here to help you protect your small business. Call me at 615-459-2683.
Winners Trophies can help you with customized awards for any occasion. Owner Kelly Hockenberry continues to provide awards for sports teams, churches, recognition awards, and more. Call Winners Trophies at 904-6002. That's 904-6002 for the best in quality, service, and pricing. You can also email Kelly, winnerstrophy@comcast.net. That's winnerstrophy@comcast.net. Any award for any occasion. Winners Trophies, 904-6002.
Hey there, it's Brian. I wanted to share one of the reasons why I love First National Bank of Middle Tennessee. They really show up for their customers. I see it firsthand, and I know you'll see and feel the difference. I know I can count on real, personalized service. When I've got a question, I don't get passed off to a machine. I get a real person who's ready to help. They always show up for me, and I know they will for you too.
First National Bank of Middle Tennessee. We show up for you.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS 401715.
I'm State Farm Agent Ron Reeves. You're listening to Prep Basketball.
Welcome back to Lebanon, Tennessee tonight. It's Laverne and Siegel. The Siegel Stars will be the visiting team here this evening, so let me give you their lineup. Number 0, Carter Webb, 6'2", senior guard. Number 1, Dorian Lyles, a 6'1", junior forward. Number 32, Lawson Lee, a 6'10", junior center. Matthew Rice, number 11, a 6'6 senior forward center. And TJ Irvine, he will play guard for the Stars and Matt Rigsby. Webb, Wiles, Lee, Rice, and Irvine. The number 3 seed out of District 8, defeating Lebanon here on their floor 64-55 and beating Blackman as well earlier this week. Now for the Laverne Wolverines, number 0, Cam Samuel. He is a senior forward. Number 1, Landon Bryant, a senior guard. Number 10, Stephen Sherman, a junior guard. Number 3, Evan Hussey, a senior guard. And the final starter is number 25, A.J. Wright. He is a junior center. Samuel, Bryant, Sherman, Hussey, and Wright, the lineup for the Laverne Wolverines. And we're ready to go here. Laverne in the home whites with blue numbers and lettering. Blue stripes around the shirts and black and blue checkerboards down the side of the shorts. Siegel in the road teal uniforms, white numbers and navy accents. And we're ready to go here. Lee jumping with Wright, and it's going to be controlled here by Siegel. High pass to Carter Webb. Now Carter dips it back out. Right wing, it's Irvine. Back to Rice now.
They did go to a zone here, Brian.
You kind of talked about that and predicted that that could be what happens. Irvine drives, nothing there. Back out to Rice. Lyles gets a touch, and now Carter Webb. Over to Lyles. Lee pops out at the wing to Carter. Deeper on the near wing. They're moving right to left. Rice up top. Now Dorian Lyles just inside the three-point arc. Shot up, no good. Rebound, Landon Bryant. Bryant brings it down to the deep left corner. Siegel is in man-to-man. Hand off to Wright in the front court.
I don't think you can afford to have play zone against Laverne.
Here's a pull-up jumper, no good by Bryant, but he's fouled by 0, Carter Webb.
Mainly for that reason right there, Bryant. He can shoot the ball, lights out, Sherman can too.
Why do you think it's an advantage for Laverne to play zone against Siegel?
Webb can't penetrate quite as much and gets a little help. It's a little easier to cover him when he tries to make a drive to the basket. And he's a good outside shooter, but his ability to drive is his biggest asset.
Bryant hit 1 of 2 from the charity stripe. And quickly down, Irvine in the lane.
Oh, too many passes.
Yep. And the ball stolen away. Here's a slam on the other end by Landon Bryant. An accent on that steal. And now Webb's in trouble. To Lyles, ball through his legs. It goes out of bounds. And last touch by Cam Samuel, apparently.
That was good defense. Siegel's fortunate to get the ball back.
Here's the inbounds. Rice, now Irvine has it. Back over right side.
Now they're in man.
Rice. Looks like they're doing a little switching there, aren't they? Pop back out to Lyles. He's between the rings. Over to Carter Webb now, right side. Webb pulls up. 3-ball on the way. Back of the rim, no good. Rebound. Rice had it. It was knocked. He was bumped and knocked out of bounds off of him. Boy, that was tough right there. So it'll be Laverne's basketball. They have a 3-0 lead. We're just underway here. We've played 2 minutes exactly, as a matter of fact. Here's a pull-up jumper right around the foul line by Sherman. No good. Laverne got the rebound. Cam Samuel trying to control it. And finally it's on the floor, and it's going to be a held ball there. Jump ball, possession arrow, Laverne, or a timeout Siegel. It's a timeout Siegel. So Siegel gets the turnover there, and it's a 30-second timeout, which we'll keep here for Parks Auction Word and their official spokesman, John Dinkins.
Well, when it's time to buy or sell, make Parks Auction your first call. Call Bob Bugg and Stan Vaught. They're the experts in fast, profitable auctions, handling everything from start to finish. Get results with a team that knows the business inside and out. Parks Auction. We get you top dollar for your property online at parksauction.com. Bob Bugg will even sweep the floor after they empty all the furniture out.
Will he now?
I know that for a fact. He will.
That's service. In the fourth quarter, Bradley Central 42, Walker Valley 37. The winner of that game will take on whoever loses this game at their place, and vice versa. Whoever wins this game will take on the loser of that game there. That one's in the fourth quarter there in Eastern Time. Siegel inbounds on the side court. Irvine to Lyles. Full court pressure here by the Wolverines. Carter pushing it up the floor. Rice somehow bobbles the ball and comes down with it. Now Dorian Lyles drives baseline, puts it up, and too far underneath the basket there. On the miss, Sherman down the floor quickly. Sherman layup good. Stephen Sherman's first points, and it's a 5-0 start here for the Wolverines. High pass to Lyles, brings it down, gets into the corner, trapped, and knocks it out of bounds off of Cam Samuel. Cam asking, is that the right call? The official says, yes, son. Inbounds to Irvine.
He's the tallest official I've ever seen.
He is a tall drink of water.
That's 6'7", 6'8".
We met the nicest official we ever saw. Talked to us about 20 minutes tonight. Here's Carter Webb, top of the key. Now penetrates, kicks it out to Irvine. TJ dribbles, can't get by Sherman. Some really interesting defensive matchups tonight. Over to Carter Webb. Hussey guarding him. Cam Sherman has Lyles. Carter Webb gets away, dumps it down low, and a missed little toss-up there by Lee. Down the floor, Landon Bryant, layup missed. But the rebound and putback isn't. He's got 5 of their 7 points, and it's a 7-0 start for the Wolverines. Long pass up. Dorian Lyles puts it up. Baseline, no good. Rebound. Lee turns, spins. One-hand hook, won't go. And another rebound, this time by Rice, and Rice is held. First foul on the Wolverines. Coach Tony Rutland clapping excitedly, saying, I love it, I love it. Hussey picks up the foul. Siegel will inbound on the near baseline. Irvine to trigger in. Still looking. He's going to have to long lob it up to Matthew Rice near the logo, center of the floor. To Carter Webb. He's got it in his hands. Siegel has not scored. We're halfway through with this first quarter. Deep left side. It's Lyles. Kicks it back out to Carter Webb. Carter has 3 on him. Missed the shot barely and is going to get a couple of shots here.
Yeah, that wasn't an easy shot either.
That is the second foul on Evan Hussey. And so that's going to bring in Desmond Hostin. First free throw is good. There's also another sub, Malik Sanders, coming in. He's a freshman guard. Both are freshman guards, as a matter of fact. They play a lot of minutes. Second free throw in the air, no good. Hit 1 of 2. It's 7-1. Bryant looking up the floor. Passes over to Sanders. Now back to Bryant. Finds Sherman out there left side. Uses a pick. Now Cam Samuel has it. To give to Bryant. Burns it down low in the paint. And the ball stripped away, but right into the hands of Cam Samuel. Stripped from Hostin. And Samuel puts it in. 9-1. Vergne shooting pretty well here tonight so far. Rice to Lyles. Long lob over. No catch and shoot. They get it inside to Lee. Does Carter Webb, and then Lee is going to be fouled. It hit off the back of the rim. Just put up a little too hard. Sanders picking up that foul. So it puts big Lawson Lee at the free throw line. He's probably eye level with the goal. Not quite. Here's the first one. It's good. But it doesn't take much for that 6'10 frame to reach the rim. Second one in the air and in and out. Rebound Cam Samuel for the Wolverines. Bryant up the floor. Sanders back out to Bryant here now. Calls the play. A hard pat on the head is the play, whatever that is. Over left side to Sanders now. Looks inside, nothing there. Sherman back up near the logo, right wing. Bryant, his three is off the mark. Rebound, Carter Webb. Webb being dogged all the way down the floor by two. Gets by them. In the corner to Rice. Baseline three ball, no good. Siegel is pretty chilly from the field. Down the floor, and here's a nice little kissed-in lay-in, but Sanders, nice assist.
What's worse for Siegel, the transition game for Laverne is clicking.
Lob over, right side. Irvine, foul line. Lyles back out to Rice. Rice drives, dumps it low. Bobbled there by Lee. He throws it back out to the wing, and Lyles and Dorian sets up again.
Tony Rutland defensively is throwing everything at him but the kitchen sink.
Rice in the corner now to Carter Webb. Webb tries to go deeper in the corner, now goes baseline, puts it up and scores. There is a whistle, and there is a foul, and they're going to say an offensive foul on Carter Webb. That is foul number 2. Man, oh man, oh man.
And it takes the field goal away.
Yes, it does. Cale Martin is in, and out is Carter Webb with 2 fouls in the first quarter. John, it's hard to put 20 points on the bench, but you kind of have to with the foul situation.
Yeah, that's worst case scenario right there.
Deep left corner, Sanders, his 3 is in and out. Rebound, knocked around. Lee had it, and they're going to call a foul there on Cam Samuel.
Well, that's 2 on him, isn't it, or am I wrong?
That's 1. Hussey had the 2 fouls. Well, John, at this rate, that's 6 fouls here in the first quarter between both teams. Full court pressure. Irvine gets it down the right side, hands it off to Rice, and now a hold, and that's Bryant. That's his first foul. They are calling this one tight as a tick. And that is the bonus, so that will put Siegel at the free throw line. Rice needs to help his Stars make some hay here. This officiating crew is from the Clarksville area, from that association. First toss, short from Rice. Well, Caleb Samuel was in for and then brought right back out for some reason. Second free throw, no good. Missed a pair. Damon Goring going to check in at the next dead ball. Bryant, shake and bake, pull up Jay from 10, no good. Baseline. They get the rebound, though. Sherman for 3, top of the key. Steven Sherman, the first bank 3 of the game, and it's a 14-2 lead, Laverne. Martin up the floor, finds Lyles. Lyles double-teamed in the corner. Dribbles back out to the volleyball line. Now drives, goes baseline, and throws the ball out to the wing. Now Cale Martin. They close on him quickly. He drives, puts it up, no good. Rebound right for Laverne. 46 seconds to play. Bryant down the floor. Bryant, stutter step, pull up Jay just outside the paint, in and out. Rebound, Lawson Lee. 36 seconds. Irvine pushing it up the floor to Dorian Lyles now. Waits on everybody to get down here. It's been a pretty fast-paced first quarter, too. I don't know if we can adequately describe the defense that Laverne is playing, though.
Tenacious.
That's a good word for it. Cale Martin has it with 13 seconds. Top of the key. They tip it away. Sherman does. Now long pass up. Sherman with a slam.
Well, Laverne's making a statement here in the first quarter.
Big Dunkaroonie there into the first quarter. Laverne Wolverines 16, Siegel Stars 2 on State Farm Prep Sports. Back in 1 minute.
Rely on the experienced professionals at Prentice Allsup Heating and Air.
If your old unit needs a tune-up, the professionals at Prentice Allsup Heating and Air service all major brands and even offer same-day service in most cases. Keep your home or business comfortable year-round. Call us today at 615-890-1311. Prentice Allsup Heating and Air, your Ring Pro partner heating and cooling contractor on West College Street, just under the Thompson Lane overpass. Online at PrenticeAllsup.com.
Hello, this is Coy Young at Las Casas Feed Supply. We'd like to welcome you to our door.
I'm Ian Young. I'm at Las Casas Feed Supply. I'm selling beef and pork, 100% Angus, raised here in Las Casas. Come get you some.
Everyone's favorite cuts available, even options to purchase a quarter of a steer.
We got the beef. Hello, everybody. Las Casas Feed Supply.
Family owned and operated Las Casas Feed Supply on Barlow Lane, just off Highway 96 East.
I'm State Farm Agent Andy Womack, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
Our game tonight brought to you by Bowen's Body Shop. From Deans and Dents to full body work, trust Jeff and Cal Bowen to do the job right. They're located on Middle Tennessee Boulevard.
16-2 as we start the second quarter. Laverne with the ball and the 14-point lead. Siegel did not hit a bucket. Only 2 free throws for them in the first quarter. Cam Samuel baseline. Sherman now behind the back pass to Cam. Drives and puts it up with his back to the goal.
Lee came up to block that baby, and he just reversed it.
That was sweet. Caleb Sherman is in the game. Caleb Samuel, rather. Irvine down quickly in the corner to Lee. Now here's a 3 from Carter Webb. It's no good. Sherman with the rebound. Sherman, top of the key, just inside the arc, partially blocked by Cale Martin. They get the loose ball, though. Here's Caleb Samuel with it, now to Bryan. Caleb is a junior guard. An official timeout. I think Lee was shaken up on that play down here, John.
Yeah, I think he got a little rib cage. Well, he's limping.
He's limping. So. I don't know if he came down wrong or what. Cookeville girls, by the way, beat Lebanon last night to win the girls' championship by double digits. But the Gillis girl from Cookeville dislocated a finger or something like that, and so we wish them well. The remainder of the tournament. Bryant gets it down low to Wright. Now back to Bryant. Bryant fakes a pass, drives in the lane, triple teamed out to Caleb Sherman. Caleb Samuel. I don't want to keep calling him Sherman. Caleb's got it now. After a pass from Sherman, backs it up near the logo. Surveying the defense. They lob it down low to Wright. Wright turns, spins on TJ, and there's a whistle. Foul on Mr. Irvine. No. That's Rice with the foul. So you've got Hussey with 2 fouls for Laverne, and Carter Webb on the bench. No, he's out there. He's got 2 fouls. Got to watch him, Siegel fans, though he doesn't pick up a third here. Too quick. Free throw is good by Wright. Dorian Lyles in for Irvine. Wright with another toss. Shot it. Got it. They're a good free throw shooting team, too, aren't they?
Yeah. For some reason, I don't feel like they are, but they are.
Here's Damon Goring. Goring to Carter Webb. Goring is a 5'10 junior. Up top to Lyles. Left wing, freshman. Cale Martin drives in the lane. Puts it up with the right hand. Little hook shot. No good. Rebound tipped around. And Laverne comes out of there with it. And colliding was Bryant and Carter Webb, but no foul called there. Lee coming back in, and he's still limping. Irvine is in as well. And, John, it's been 10 minutes now into this game, and still no field goal for Siegel.
Too many good players on Siegel's team not to have a field goal yet.
Bounce pass Samuel. Gets it down low to Wright. Out in the right corner, Sherman for 3. Back of the rim, no good, and there's going to be a foul over the back called against A.J. Wright. So Siegel will inbound on the baseline. Tarski Jones is wearing 21 tonight. And he's in the game.
I thought that was Hostin's.
I did too. I just heard the announcement, though. They get it down finally, and Irvine in the lane. Puts it up, crawls over the rim, and tipped up, but they're going to wipe it off. They're going to call goaltending there. Still no field goal.
Siegel have no luck at all. Not even bad luck.
Isn't that... that was a hee-haw song, wasn't it? If it weren't for bad luck, I'd have no luck at all. Bryant dribbles around up front over to Sherman. Lob inside to Cam Samuel.
Oh, wow.
He explodes baseline, puts up the reverse.
He's made 2 shots tonight. I can't believe.
5 minutes left in the half. It's 22-2. Here's a jumper, bounces twice, won't go for Carter Webb. Lyles throws it up and rolls out. The Stars are snake bitten. Cam Samuel with it now over left side. It's Sherman. Caleb Samuel now has it. Goes to the foul line, flips it out to Bryant. 4:29. Bryant pull up Jay from the left elbow. It's no good. Rebound Goring.
And he's not hot.
No.
It tells you something.
Stephen Sherman, the leading scorer. Here's TJ Irvine. They need this 3 desperately, and it's too strong. They're only getting 1 look, too.
Yeah.
Caleb has it right wing. Up top to Tarski Jones. To the foul line. Back out. They work it inside to Sherman. Jones passes back out. And there's going to be a check foul as Bryant tried to get by Lyles, so they're going to tag him with the foul.
They are calling it close to the vest.
Yeah. Caleb Samuel out, and back in is the freshman Malik Sanders. Bryant to trigger it in, looks, and finds Sherman. No look pass, and Tarski Jones misses that one. Here's Carter Webb, drives, no good, but a foul. Check the foul for you. Sanders on that one. It's number 2 for him now. Jason Mill going to come in here in a second. Well, John, when you haven't had a field goal yet, you just got to pray every free throw goes in until you can get something going. First one is good.
That won't get you back in the game, though. You know, you're going to have to find a way here. They've really struggled getting good shots off.
They're 12 minutes into this game without a field goal. Second one falls for Carter. He's got 3, all free throws. 22-4. Honestly, John, 12 minutes without scoring a field goal, you're probably lucky to be down 18. Here's a drive in the lane. Jones puts up the shot off the front of the rim, no good. Irvine over to Carter Webb. Webb racing down the floor, racing to the goal, and finally got one to fall.
Well, that was just all Carter Webb there. That was no help.
12 minutes and 44 seconds it took to get the first field goal. In the lane, Bryant. Back up to Sherman. There's blocking foul on the Stars.
Goring.
And Damon Goring picks that one up. His first. It is the 3rd team foul. By the way, Bradley Central beat Walker Valley tonight 57-48. Walker Valley 29-3. Here's an inbounds and right to Cam Samuel. He's done that in every game that we've seen.
He's so good around the basket, and he's not a big guy at all.
He's the leading scorer in this game now with 8.
He knows how to get open, though. Just uncanny.
And distributes the ball.
Yeah, it does
tremendously.
He's
well.
not a ball hog, for sure.
Here's Carter Webb, foul line or baseline jumper, no good. Lee has the rebound, kicks it back out to Carter Webb after the 10-footer that missed. Carter using a pick, rolling off of it, and turnover. Up the floor, Sherman. Sherman lost the ball out of bounds. Couldn't control it, and Carter let it go out.
Lee came off that screen, but his head was turned away from Webb, and when he got the ball, he didn't see it coming. And then Laverne has played a little sloppier here in the last minute or two.
Lee also still affected by
he's not moving well.
Goring gets it down to Cale Martin, foul line. Dumps it low to Lee. Now back up top. Carter Webb. 2 minutes to go in the half. Finds Cale Martin, right wing. Up top, ball's thrown away or picked off by Sherman. And how about another flush? 2 dunks, a 3. Sherman with 9 big impressive points and the lead back at 20. Goring down across the timeline. Minute and a half to go. Into the corner. Now Carter drives baseline and a collision. It's going to be a blocking foul. And taking the worst end of that is A.J. Wright. And John, that was too close to almost being the third foul on Carter Webb.
Yeah, that could have gone either way. As he went up in the air, it came down on him.
Goring to inbound. Looks, baseline, throws it right up top between the circles to Carter. Webb backs it out. Maybe get a little one-on-one action. No, just pulls up from deep, and it's in there. Carter Webb from the volleyball line. 26-9. Caleb Samuel gets it to Bryant. Works between the circles. 1 minute to go. It's 26-9. Laverne. Bryant to the left wing. Now is the left wing shot that bounces and then falls through for guess who? Stephen Sherman. Carter Webb being dogged all the way down the floor. Passes into the corner and threw it out of bounds. Intended for Cale Martin, but an errant pass. Cam Samuel coming in, and out is Jason Mill. And Bryant trots it down with 35 seconds. Don't know if they'll go for one or not. To Caleb, now to Cam. Cam's the senior. Caleb the junior. Caleb's got it now, just holding the ball with 22 seconds. Goring sneaks out. And now a timeout, Laverne. Want to draw up a play here. 20.3 seconds to play here in this first half action. And it is going to be a 30-second timeout. Why don't we get another word from Parks Auction there, John?
Well, if you want to get the most money in the shortest time, Parks Auction delivers that. Bob Bugg and Stan Vaught use an extensive marketing program to ensure maximum exposure and maximum profit. When it comes to selling property, experience makes all the difference. Parks Auction, we get you top dollar for your property. Visit parksauction.com.
Brian Barrett, John Dinkins here with you. The region championship game. Bradley Central will host this region's runner-up, and Walker Valley will travel to whoever wins this ball game on Monday night in the sectional with a trip to the state's Elite Eight and the state tournament at the Glass House on the line. Inbounds to Caleb. 18 seconds. Bounces it over to Cam in the front court. Back to Caleb, 12 seconds. With 10, he drives, gets in there, puts it up with the right hand, no good. Cale Martin with the rebound. Up the floor, Irvine with 3, with 2. Irvine takes it all the way, and it's blocked, but a foul on Sanders with 1.1. At least that. It is Stephen Sherman who picks up the foul. Not Sanders. And at the free throw line, TJ Irvine, back of the rim, no good. When it's not falling, it's not falling. It's a 20-point lead. Could be 19 if he hits this one, and it's good. Irvine hits one of two. Laverne inbounds, throws it to the other end, and an unattentive cheerleader just took it in the knee. Well, it's been pretty much all Laverne here in this first half. 29-10. 29-10 is your halftime score. Stay with us. We'll have your between game show. No post-game show tonight, so we'll call it the IDST's halftime show. That's coming up next right here on State Farm Prep Sports. 2 minutes.
This is Wade Hayes from Toots Restaurants, and our family is just honored and blessed to be part of this community for 40 years.
Hi, this is Nick Hayes with Toots Restaurants. After 40 years, we still got them. $6.99 daily lunch specials. Stop by Toots.com and check them out.
Thank you for dining with us since 1985.
Thank you, Rutherford County.
Thank you for dining with us for 40 years.
Good food and fun. Toots. Good food and fun.
Hello friends, Lenny Farmer with Jennings & Ayers Funeral Home. More than I can count, we have taken care of families who were totally caught off guard with the passing of a loved one. There are so many details to tie up, it really can be overwhelming. Again, more than I can count are the comments from families who have pre-planned and pre-funded their or their loved one's funeral, saying it would have been a financial hardship had we not. Let me help you pre-plan. Call me at 615-893-2422.
Middle Tennessee Christian School. Training for eternity.
We're going to be an educational institution that teach Bible every day. Every subject we teach, we're going to teach through a biblical perspective. In every aspect of our school, we're going to do it through a Christian perspective.
MTCS President Matt Tiller.
That also means that everything we do, we have to be excellent. We feel like Christ calls us to excellence. And so that means we have to be excellent academically. That means we have to be excellent athletically, because that's what God calls us to. It's a great place to be.
Invest in your child's future in an environment that fosters Christ-centered values. To find out more, visit mtcscougars.org.
For more than 36 years, Wilson Bank & Trust has been proud to serve communities all across Tennessee. As an independent local bank, we provide banking products competitive with large banks, but delivered with personalized local service. Wilson Bank & Trust has been community-focused since 1987 and looks forward to many more. Discover the power of local community banking that truly makes a difference. Give us a call or come on by any of our local 30 locations or visit wilsonbank.com to learn more. Member FDIC.
I'm State Farm Agent Celeste Middleton, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
John Dingus back with you. Here's a look at the scoring brought to you by Fans Heating and Air, Winners Trophies, and JHA Company, Josh Houston and Associates. For Siegel, Carter Webb has 8 points. That's 8 of the 10 that have scored. He has one first bank three. Lawson Lee with 1 and Damon Goring with 1. For Laverne, Cam Samuels with 8, Landon Bryant with 5, Stephen Sherman with 12. He's got 2 threes there. Malik Sanders with 2, and A.J. Wright has 2. Siegel has shot 12% from the field. They're 2 of 17, just 2 field goals, one of them a 3. They've got, 5 of 10 from the free throw line for 50%. Laverne has shot 3 of 4 at the line. They're 75%. And Siegel with 3 turnovers, Laverne with 2. And Laverne has out-rebounded Siegel 13-9. Thus the score 29-10. Laverne has shot 13 of 19 for 68%. So you get that kind of score when one team shoots 68 and the other team shoots 12. Danny Brewer joins me here at halftime with the Dr. Automotive halftime report. And Danny, if you're Tony Rutland, the first half couldn't work out any better.
Well, I think that there were definitely some really good things. The defense, the Wolverine defense, man, they really jumped on Siegel. Now, of course, oh my, how things can change. Tuesday night, the Siegel Stars played one of the best basketball games that I've seen a team play as far as just moving the ball, kids executing, just bigs playing big, guards guarding, shooters shooting. I mean, they really played an excellent game in beating Blackman on Tuesday night, but tonight, Laverne has completely taken them out of their rhythm with an excellent defensive effort. You know, I mean, realistically, Siegel's lucky they're only down 19 based on how they have been unable to put the, 2 field goals in 2 quarters, 2 field goals. So, like I said, when you only score two field goals, you're lucky you're only down 19.
Cam Samuels had a great first half. He made 2 unbelievable moves underneath the basket. I don't know that I've ever seen 2 good moves as he's made. And not only that, he's not a shooter. He doesn't look to shoot much. But boy, underneath the basket, he's pretty deadly.
He is one of the best role players you're ever going to find. Talking to Coach Rutland about him earlier in the year, he said, "Man, I wish I had 10 of those kids," because he wants to do his job. His job is rebound, defend, and score around the basket. I think he can probably take a quarter off the top of the backboard. The kid can flat jump. I'm going to jog your memory. I don't know if you remember a kid that played in Oakland years ago named Barry Roach. I don't know if you remember.
Oh, yeah. I taught Barry Roach, yeah.
So Barry Roach was the same type player, was he not?
Yeah.
Not super tall, but man could jump. I played against Barry Roach in the Laverne Men's League, in Coach Miller's league down there in Laverne years and years ago. But that's who Cam Samuels reminds me of, is Barry Roach, a kid that can, willing to do whatever, do all the dirty work. But when he scores 8 points, man, that bodes well for Laverne. Because, you know, you would think if you're Siegel, you hold Landon Bryant to 5 points in the first half, you're going to be right there. But not hardly.
Sherman's had a good first half. They've just shot the ball well. But transition, I thought, rebound, Laverne got the ball out quickly. Not as much in the second quarter, but that first quarter, they were running down the floor as soon as that rebound came out. And that transition game's been so tough.
They want to put pressure on the Siegel defense. They want to get out in the open floor. Now, they're not necessarily a run and gun team because they're very controlled in what they do. But I think, you know, you mentioned Sherman and his 2 threes, which were very important, but those 2 dunks were also equally important because those were both in transition, both off turnovers. So, you know, when Sherman is playing like he's playing, and I think Brian will come around the second half, and Samuels, I mean, like I said, Laverne is a very good basketball team right now.
Matt Reesby's got his work cut out for him here, down by 19 at half. What do they have to do to get back in this game? And they've got to have a good third quarter.
Well, I think the first thing you got to do is put the ball in the doggone basket. You figure out how to get somebody on track. You know, Lawson Lee is a big kid that had a great game against Blackman. I mean, a fantastic ball game. He has basically been a non-factor. I think he hit 2 free throws, right? I think, or 1 free throw. Maybe he was 1 out of 2 shooting. But I would try to get him something going to the goal and try to get him on track, because if they can get him inside, that opens up Webb outside, because Webb is very, very dangerous. Laverne can't take this thing for granted and think it's over, because it's not. But Siegel has got to find a way to put the ball in the basket. They need a couple of easy baskets to get on track, and then, like I said, they've got to find a way to score.
And one last question. Do you come out, I mean, you just got to relax, but you've got to get back in the game. You've got to somehow get into at least single digits by the end of the third quarter, I believe.
Well, I think so, too. You know, you want to cut into that lead, and I think you need to set the tone. Now, do you want to speed the game up down 19? You know, against Laverne, I'm not sure. Bryant is excellent at breaking the press because he's taller, he's got long arms, he can throw right over the top of it. So, but you've got to play pressure defense. You've got to put pressure on Laverne, try to force some turnovers, and try to get in the open floor and get a couple of easy baskets. So Siegel has had no easy baskets, none, and that's what they need, is a couple of easy baskets. So I think they need to try to speed the game up as much as they can, but still keep it under control if that's possible.
All right, Danny, we'll see you at the end of the game. That's Danny Brewer with the Dr. Automotive halftime report. We'll take a 90-second timeout and be right back.
Insurance should be simple, not complicated. That's why at Rayburn Insurance, Agent Rick Hull cuts through the jargon and helps you understand your options clearly. He's committed to finding the right coverage that fits your unique needs and budget. Their team has been a trusted partner in the community since 1973. Ready to make insurance easy? Get with Rick Hall at Rayburn Insurance Agency. He's ready to help you get the protection you deserve.
Roscoe Brown has been Middle Tennessee's go-to for all HVAC and plumbing needs since 1940. Our commitment, you ask? It's to provide you with not just services, but solutions to bring comfort, efficiency, and peace of mind. From the heat of summer to the cold of winter, our expert team ensures your home environment is exactly how you want it. perfect. Trust in Roscoe Brown for all your HVAC and plumbing needs, where your family's comfort has been our priority for over 80 years. RoscoeBrown.com.
Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance takes great pride in treating local athletes here in Rutherford County. Experts in joint, bones, and muscles. And with over 65 specialists, TOA has a playbook to get you back in the game. To request an appointment, visit TOA.com or call 855-NEED-TOA. Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance. TOA. Live your best life.
I'm State Farm Agent Emerson Williams, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
Welcome back here. Our game brought to you by Animal City, Music World, and Drummers Den. Mills Family Pharmacy. Start of the second half of action. Starting lineups for Siegel, who's got the ball. Webb, Lyles, Lee, Rice, Irvine, who's got the ball in the right corner. And driving, putting up the reverse is Irvine, missed the shot. Cam Samuel, Steven Sherman. Let's see. Hussey is in there. Tarski Jones is in there, number 21. Sherman has it now. And there's Bryant. He's got the ball. So that's your starting lineups, winners, trophies, JHA Company, Fans Heating and Air. Cam has it left wing to Sherman. Bounces it down low to Cam. Back up to Steven Sherman for three. Swish. That's his third three of the game.
That was really good ball movement there by Laverne. Good start to the second half for them.
32-10. Siegel's going to have a tremendous third quarter here to get back in this one. Here's Carter Webb. Drives, puts it up with the left hand. It hits the bottom of the backboard, but he's going to get 2 free throws as he was fouled. And Hussey. And that's 3 for Hussey, and he's going to have to go to the bench. I can't believe it. Carter Webb at the free throw line. Here's the first toss in the air, good.
Our game tonight brought to you by Good Neighbor State Farm Agent Andy Womack, located at 1535 West Northfield Boulevard near the Ford dealer. Give him a call at 890-0850.
Carter Webb looking for double digits here with this charity toss. It is in the air, and it is too strong. Rebound, Cam Samuel with it, 32-11. Just underway here in the second. Caleb has the ball now to Bryant. Now Cam sets a pick for Bryant. Bounce pass down low, and how about a dunk from Cam Samuel? What a great pass.
It sure was. And Samuel can get up, baby.
Left wing, TJ Irvine tries to bounce it low to Lee, and it's out of bounds.
Well, this is not the start for the third quarter Matt Reesby envisioned so far.
No. Landon up the floor to Cam Samuel. And here's Steven Sherman open for three. Back of the rim, no good. Tarski Jones with the rebound. Pulls it down. In the corner now, Bryant. He's going to draw a baseline and put it up off the glass. Thought he was going up for a dunk, but
I did too.
Decided better of it. I think he was too far behind the goal. And now here's a hand check foul called on Laverne, and it's going to be Landon Bryant. It's number 2 on him.
Tony Rutland will tell you, you get a guy trapped, keep your hands up, don't reach in, and they both did.
It could have been either one of them for sure. Carter Webb works it here over a pick now. They flip it out. Irvine, he's got it now. Lyles for three. They need it, and it's badly missed. Rebound, Laverne. Sherman down the floor, and it's knocked out of bounds by Lyles.
They've out-rebounded Siegel 16-9 in this game, and Siegel's only getting one look.
Yeah, it's been pretty tough in that regard. They get it in the corner to Sherman after the inbounds. He's in the lane, puts it up, and then has it blocked by Lee. It's out of bounds off of Siegel.
Yeah, he got pushed a little bit as he was going up.
He also got swiped at on the way to the lane. Bryant to trigger it in on the far baseline. They're moving right to left as we see it. Jones now to Caleb Samuel. Coach Rutland calling the play. Ball tipped and knocked away from Bryant. Good effort there by Lyles, but it's going to remain Laverne basketball. They'll inbound here. Side court. And they get it in. 5:09 to play in the third. It's 36-11 Laverne. Now Bryant just hurls it toward the goal, and of course it went in.
They've got a box and one on him. They're playing, the rest of them are playing zone, and he still scores.
Just a pretty deep three from the left wing. Lyles hands it off to Carter Webb. Swings it back around. Irvine has it now. Irvine back to Webb now. A pick. He rolls off of it. Now puts up the three. It's in there. Carter Webb with the first bank three. And a timeout for the Siegel Stars. We'll take 1 minute, and it's 39-14. Laverne on top. State Farm Prep Sports.
This is Craig Buckner with Mills Family Pharmacy.
Mills Family Pharmacy on South Church at Veterans Parkway.
You or your loved one are on a complex medication regimen. We can pack that into a multi-dose planner that's labeled correctly, that simplifies your life.
Mills Family Pharmacy, dedicated to providing customers with services that are customized to meet their needs.
Your medication's dispensed in a 30-day multi-dose planner, labeled correctly with each individual medication on each packet.
Mills Family Pharmacy, next to Toots on South Church at Veterans Parkway.
Here's your Little Caesar slices and sticks, half Italian cheese sticks, half pepperoni pizza. It's the world's greatest combination. Carl? How could you? Sorry, PB&J. I wanted to try new things. No! Have some for yourself. Yes.
No! Get hot and ready slices and sticks for $6.99. Walk in and walk out between 4 and 8 p.m.
Little Caesars Pizza is a proud supporter of all Rutherford County High School athletes. Be sure to visit your Murfreesboro Little Caesars today.
Pizza.
I'm State Farm Agent Dana Womack, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
Game tonight brought to you by Ideas Tees, Dan France Concrete, Jennings and Ayers Funeral Home, and Middle Tennessee Christian School.
Brian and John here with you tonight. And Laverne gets it down to Bryant, has it knocked down by Lee. Nice block there, but they get the loose ball. Coach Rutland putting the brakes here and calling a new play. Tarski Jones, they're bringing him up front. Looks like they're just going to
trying to bring him out of that zone a little bit.
Spreading the floor. Cam Samuel bounces it to Jones. Back to Cam. Caleb and Cam are near the volleyball line here. Now Cam drives, goes up, and the ball out of bounds. He lost it.
Yeah, lost control of it. That's only the third turnover for Laverne tonight.
Our coverage brought to you by Turner Security, powered by TechCore. For all of your home and business security, IT needs, computer repair, and more, turn to Turner Security, powered by TechCore. Big GTV audio coverage there. Lyles in the backcourt, in trouble. Over to Carter Webb. Webb pushing it up the floor to Goring. Damon at the left wing. Thought about a three, didn't take it. Now Lyles will pull up. Little J. No good. Rebound. Got his own somehow. Had a guy all over him. Puts it up, and there's a foul. That guy is Tarski Jones. He's going to pick up the foul. And, John, honestly, that's the first bit of luck Siegel has had tonight.
Yeah.
Jones goes out, as does Cam Samuel. Sanders is back in. Here's the free throw. It's good. Also in is Emil. So that's Lyle's first points tonight, by the way. A bucket and a free throw. Samuel down to Jason. Bill back up top. Finds Sanders. He's going to put up a long distance shot. No good. Would have been a three. Tony Rutland does not like that, I don't think. Lyles brings it here to Goring in the corner, and he stepped out of bounds. Sure did. That's 5 turnovers for the Stars.
If you're a freshman, you don't put up shots
like that. No,
I mean, you just don't. not your turn. It's not your time yet, you know?
Yeah, he's finding that out, I think.
It was a decent shot, though.
It was, yeah.
He was open.
But I think the game plan is to spread the floor, work the clock. He's going to come right back in, though.
They want an easy basket.
Yeah. A lot of action down low. They're just passing up front here.
Well, that was a teaching moment there. Tony took him out.
Bounce pass to Bryant. Double team. Down low. Cam Samuel goes up, and it's blocked. Lee kind of held it there on the backboard.
It wasn't around the rim.
It wasn't around the rim.
Didn't get there yet.
Goring stops, gives it to Lee. Now Lee's going to drive, goes up in the lane, no good. Got high in the air, and then as he came down, put up the shot, and it hit the bottom of the rim. Landon Bryant in the near corner. Turns, spins, flips it out to Cam. Now Caleb's got it. 2:03 to play in the third. 39-17. Wolverines throw way back up top to Cam.
Cam wasn't ready for that one, was he?
No. Now Landon trying to back in, lost control for a moment. Grabs the ball again. Dribbling around with Lyles defending.
Yeah, he's doing a good job on him tonight.
Caleb's got it now.
They're back in a man-to-man.
Caleb slips into the lane, now flips it back out to Landon. Bryant near the midcourt circle to Stephen Sherman, left side. To Emil, back to Sherman. Now flips it to Bryant, 122. Bryant looked over a shot. He was guarded there. They come back out and will reset. Bryant backs it out to the corner in the front court. And now they bring the dogs. And a foul. As soon as Coach Matt Rigsby said, come out of the zone,
Lyles.
And Lyles picks up foul number 2. Malik Sanders back in. Throw into the backcourt. Bryant's got it. 1 minute to play in the third. Now another hand check foul. And that's going to be on Cale Martin. I guess Siegel is saying the only way we're going to get this ball back is to foul him and put him at the line. Cam inbounds to Bryant. They've held the ball down here for almost 2 minutes. If they don't give it up. Bryant's got it, brings it back out up top, 48 seconds. Foul line, Cam Samuel. Dumps it low. Emil trying to back in, and he walked. He did. I think he was surprised to get that ball right there at that moment.
Well, as long as the lead kind of stays the same, I don't blame Laverne for holding it. I mean,
right.
They're not losing any ground. Now, if they hit a basket here, you might see a little change.
Well, they're limiting Siegel's looks. And when they're trailing as big as they are. Here is Carter Webb, puts up a 3 from the right wing. It's no good. Rebound, Landon Bryant. Bryant pushing it up the floor to Sanders. Down low, Emil gets that toss-up, but missed the shot. Here's a long pass up in transition. Webb to Lyles. Lyles laying good.
That's the first real transition bucket they've gotten tonight.
Got it down to 20 with 5 seconds in the corner. Sanders, pull-up jumper. Swish! Just inside the three-point arc. Sanders with 4. And your third quarter score, Laverne 41, Siegel 19. 1 minute, we'll be back on State Farm Prep Sports.
Hi, this is Amanda from Animal City. Come do business with my family. You'll find us at 919 Northwest Broad Street right here in Murfreesboro. As your local pet store, we're here to build relationships. That's just one of the reasons that we've been a staple of the Murfreesboro community for more than 34 years. Come see why Animal City is the trusted choice for pet owners all across town. Visit us today at 919 Northwest Broad Street in Murfreesboro. You can also find us on Instagram at Animal City TN.
So what if your roommate decides to microwave a metal mixing bowl and sets your apartment on fire? I'm State Farm Agent Andy Wommel. Auto, renters, frankly, any kind of insurance. I've got your back. Call me at 615-890-0850.
Renters. When you combine State Farm, auto, and renters insurance, you will save money. I'm State Farm Agent Celeste Middleton, and I'd love to talk to you about combining your auto and renters insurance to help you save. Call me 615-895-2700.
I'm State Farm Agent Ron Reeves. You're listening to Prep Basketball.
Game tonight brought to you by First National Bank of Middle Tennessee, Jennings and Ayers Funeral Home, Dr. Automotive, and State Farm.
The Middle Tennessee Lady Raiders fall at Liberty 61-42 tonight.
Bad shooting night for the Lady Raiders.
Sure was. And an offensive foul called on Caleb Samuel.
Goring got the Academy Award. Oh, that was a nice move by Goring, because it wasn't quite as violent as he made it out to be.
41-19 if you're just joining. Laverne on top here. Carter Webb walking it down here for the Stars. The winner of this game will get Walker Valley at home. Here's Webb driving in the lane, bounces twice and falls through. Carter with 14 of Siegel's 21. Lyles has 5, and that's the bulk of the scoring, except a couple of free throws. Caleb flips it back up top near the logo to Bryant. Down low, Cam Samuel to Tarski Jones. Tarski hands it off. Finds Bryant. Now back up top.
Don't you think like Cam Samuel's almost like an escape valve for them?
Yeah. He's been a good one tonight. And the ball is going to be caught or run down by Landon Bryant. Then he just pops a three from the right wing.
That is such a debilitating shot for Siegel for them to hit that.
Siegel did everything that they could to get that ball back. And then he got the loose ball and put up a three. With it is Goring now. Damon is going to pop a three. It's off the back of the rim or side of the rim. No good. Laverne with the rebound. Cool shooting night tonight for the Stars. Long pass thrown away. Goring lobs it up the floor to Lyles. He can't hold it. Can't even grab it. Caleb to Sherman. Sherman long two. Banked it in.
He saw the big guy coming up and he just stopped and took the shot.
The bank is open, Mr. Sherman. Tell you what, he uses the glass at least once or twice a night. Got a soft touch. 46-21. Goring right side. Brings it way back up top. Now drives. Dumps it in the left corner. Cale Martin's three. No good. Rebound. Lee tipped it out to Goring. Now Lee. He's going to attempt a long two, and it's an air ball. Rebound up the floor. Sherman in transition. Layup good. And a timeout. 1 minute break as Laverne leads 48-21 on State Farm Prep Sports back at 1.
You know, everyone has a more. First, it's a pony. Then to be on the cheer squad. Your more grows up just like you do. But your more can still carry you away or make you cheer. At First Bank, banking local gets you more. More of our time, more access to local bankers, more flexibility, and more product choices. Because getting more empowered and confident helps you pursue your more. That never grows old. First Bank. Bank local, get more. Member FDIC.
Murfreesboro is conducting a special census. Listing everyone in your household helps the city qualify for more funding to improve roads, parks, and services. Murfreesboro Mayor Shane McFarland.
All we need is your address and the first and last names of everyone living at your home. That's it. Take part in our 2025 special census.
Complete the form online at murfreesborocensus.com.
Count me in.
Hey, count me in.
And count me in too.
Let's make sure every resident counts. Visit murfreesborocensus.com.
I'm State Farm Agent Andy Womack, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
State Farm Prep Sports on News Radio WGNS and Big GTV is brought to you in part by Fans Heating and Air, Middle Tennessee Electric, Sir Pizza, Bowen's Body Shop, and Franklin's Print Works.
Length of the floor to go for the Stars. Irvine taps it in. Carter Webb trots it down. Between the circles, looks inside, nothing there. Back out to Irvine, over right side. Flips it back, and Irvine gets it again and puts up a three. First bank three for Irvine, his first of the night. And now a foul coming up the floor, and Lyles is going to pick up another one here. That's 3 for him. They toss it into Bryant. Under 5 minutes to play here now. Hussey kicks it over to Sherman. Sherman drives the lane, gives it up. Hussey off the rim. Got the rebound, though. Gives it up to Cam Samuel, who tries to toss it back out, and they blow the whistle. 3 seconds. There was a lot of staying in the lane, but it's weird. That's hardly ever called. Here's Siegel pushing it down the floor. Carter left side. Over to Irvine. Irvine now looked at a 3, drives in, puts it up with one hand, draws the foul. Cam Samuel, the guilty party here. So, the official looked back and asked, what did he say, I think. So, asked the other official. Irvine at the free throw line. It's up and good. Irvine has 4 of Siegel's points here in this final stanza. 4:33 to play, 48-25. Free throw, good. Hit a pair there. 4:32 to play. With the ball now is Jason Emil. Gives it up in the lane to Bryant, who slams it home. And there is a foul on Lee.
That was almost Michael Jordan-like there.
My goodness.
Even Tony Rutland has a little smile on his face.
He took some air. Timeout, Laverne. 1 minute, and we will be right back here on State Farm Prep Sports.
This is a paid legal ad.
Hi, this is John Day of the Law Offices of John Day. I've lived and worked as a lawyer in Middle Tennessee for over 30 years, and to me, every single day has been an honor. That's why our firm is so involved with community programs like bicycle helmet giveaways and our Safe Ride Home program. At the Law Offices of John Day, we're not just looking to make donations. We want to make a difference in the community we hold so dear. And if you're ever injured, know that we are here for you too.
Since 1966, Vans Heating and Air has been a symbol of quality for Murfreesboro and Rutherford County. For friendly, complete service on Amana, Bryant, or American Standard Heating and Air products, Vans Heating and Air will do it all. Vans specializes in new homes, custom homes, or existing buildings. Give Vans Heating and Air a call today, 615-893-7930. Good luck to all of our schools and student athletes from Vans Heating and Air.
I'm State Farm Agent Celeste Middleton, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
Well, it's your last chance to submit your information for the Murfreesboro Special Census. Fill out the fast and secure form at murfreesborocensus.com. That's murfreesborocensus.com. You know how to spell Murfreesboro, don't you, Brian? You can murfreesboro.com.
Murfreesborocensus.com?
Yeah, you know how to spell all that.
I think. Is it misspelled on there? This place is still abuzz. Free throw good by Landon Bryant. Goring is coming in, and Messiah Powell for the first time tonight for Siegel. Well, John, I know this hasn't gone the way just yet, but Laverne's putting in their subs. My point is, this hasn't gone Siegel's way, but John, you still got another game to play, so you can't get too down too long.
No, you just got to wipe this one off. It was not in the cards tonight for Siegel.
Irvine to Goring. I'll give you these subs here in a second, if I've got them all. They try to burn it inside Martin, and the ball dropped. Sanders with the ball now. Jumper good. Malik Sanders with a little 6-footer.
They are 5 of 5 from the fourth quarter from the field.
Let's see. There's Desmond Hostin in the game. In the corner, Rice. Now Irvine with a rainbow three, no good. Hostin with the rebound. There's a 30 that I don't have. It's either Rodriguez or Lattimore. Here's a drive in the lane. Jumper is good by Caleb Samuel. There's also a 15 that I don't have. A long range three banked in by Cale Martin. Kid's a good player now. He's just a freshman. 3:04 to play, 55-29 Laverne. Caleb Samuel with it now. Drives in, they kick it out, and they call a foul on Siegel. That's going to go against Messiah Powell. There is R.J. Biggers in for Siegel. And Omar Compton in the game. Long lob up to Caleb Samuel. I don't know how he snatched that down. Drives now, baseline jumper in there for the Wolverines.
7 of 7.
That is Pedro Rodriguez. Here's a three by Goring. Sticks between the goal and the backboard. So it'll be a jump ball and Siegel's ball.
Here's where the referee ought to come in. He's 6'8".
I've got to do a little work on my Laverne lineup here. Goring to inbound, 2:36 to go. They get it in, and underneath the goal, there's Biggers, who's going to get hacked. And that'll put him at the free throw line. Mill with the foul. Free throw good. And another one. Biggers hit one. Does he hit the second one? No, he does not. Ball goes out of bounds off of Laverne and will be Siegel's basketball. So a turnover by the Wolverines. They haven't turned it over much tonight. Doesn't seem anyway.
That's 8.
Well, Biggers at the foul line. Now here's a long distance dial in, and it's in and out for Irvine. Rodriguez in trouble, and the ball snatched away, and they're going to blow the whistle, and that's going to go against Rodriguez. I'm going to say that number 15 is Dylan Lattimore, but not 100% sure. The roster I have says pending on the numbers. But I guess they figured it out. And the drive, Biggers lost the ball. Over to Caleb Samuel. 2:05 to go in this one. And nice drive, but Caleb couldn't get it to fall. Caleb Samuel. Here's a three by Irvine. Off the side of the rim, no good. High for the rebound, Jason Emil. They work it right side. And a whistle, foul. Irvine. He's going out. And number 33, Malachi Suttles, is in the game for Siegel. He is a freshman. Rodriguez has it up top to Emil. Minute and a half to go. It is a 23-point lead. Baseline, jumper up, no good by Emil. With the rebound, Biggers. He's quickly down the floor, lost control of it for a moment, but regains it and then double dribbles. 9 turnovers. Jordan Weddle in now for Siegel. Samuel to bring it up. 15 has it, Lattimore, I think. Now here's a three. No good by Hostin. Down the floor is Compton and lost the ball. Lost control of it and lost it out of bounds. Last minute of this one. Under a minute to go, actually. Samuel and Sanders playing catch. Now Sanders puts up a baseline jumper. No good. And rebound Biggers, and he has the ball stripped away. Throw up to Samuel. Caleb puts it up. Missed the shot, but is hammered by Messiah Powell.
He was trying to dunk that baby.
He sure was. Let's see. They have 1, 2, 3, 4 dunks in this game. Free throw is good. Caleb with 3 points, all in this quarter.
What's amazing about this game, Laverne's only been to the line 6 times.
Oh, wow. They're in the bonus, too, by the way. Free throw good. And Pedro Rodriguez back in the game. Here's the inbounds toss, and down the floor are the Stars. Compton over right side. Weddle, his three, back of the rim, no good. Rebound on the floor, picked up by Rodriguez. 22 seconds. And they're not even going to look at the goal, it doesn't look like. And unless something funny happens here, it's going to be a 59-30 final score. And that is the case. Time runs out, and the Laverne Wolverines claim the Region 4 4A Tournament Championship. It is their first region title in 19 years. Congratulations to the Wolverines of Laverne High. Stay with us. We'll come back after this 3-minute break, and we will have your stats, little conversation, and also try to grab the all-region tournament team for you as well. Final score, Laverne 59, Siegel 30. Both teams still alive in the postseason. We'll talk about that, too, when we come back for the Prentice Alsop Heating and Air post-game show.
Shop for your favorites at Dillard's, JCPenney, Brew 21, and Hot Topic. And grab a bite at Buffalo Wild Wings, Sam's Sports Grill, Olive Garden, Miller's Ale House. With more than 60 retailers, you're sure to find something that you love at Stones River Town Center. Find us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram for style tips, upcoming events, and sales information. Stones River Town Center, shopping centered on you. Online at shopstonesriver.com.
Is your car running like a dream, or does it need a little TLC? At Dr. Automotive in Smyrna, we treat your vehicle like it's one of our own. Let's hear what some customers have to say about Dr. Automotive.
Been coming to them ever since he opened up. Good family. I recommend to other people to get them repaired here because I knew they would do it and do it right. Been happy to send people to him because I trust what he does so much.
We're crazy about him. It's all about the doctor.
For quality care you can trust, visit Dr. Automotive in Smyrna. We've got the cure for your car.
Hi, this is Dan at Music World in Drummer's Den. We have new things going on here for Christmas. We have gift cards available for any amount from $1 up to whatever you want to spend on it. We have Christmas specials going on. Our prices are competitive. Sometimes we're even below the online prices. We have layaway plans available, and this is real popular at Christmas. Music World in Drummer's Den, 2762 South Church, right across the street from Indian Hills Golf Course.
Hey, it's Brian. I want to tell you about my bank, First National Bank of Middle Tennessee. You know, in a world that's changing, replacing local with global, personal contact with a screen, and human expertise with AI, I'm happy that First National Bank of Middle Tennessee is here in Murfreesboro with real experts that will show up to get the job done. 2 locations on Gateway and Memorial Boulevards.
First National Bank of Middle Tennessee. We show up for you.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS 401715.
Pizza, pizza.
You can now order Murfreesboro's favorite pizza online at sirpizzatn.com.
We've made ordering online a breeze from SirPizzaTN.com. Tap on the location nearest you and begin your order for carryout or delivery. You can order the Royal Feast, create your own, spaghetti, calzones, everything right from our online portal at SirPizzaTN.com.
Sir Pizza, you made me love pizza again.
Greetings, friends. This is Lenny Farmer with the Jennings & Ayers Funeral Home in Murfreesboro. If you ever had to deal with the final arrangements of a loved one, funerals are both emotional and financial. You can easily be drained both ways when you least expect it. I can help you in both of these areas by showing you the positive side of pre-arranging. Locking in your costs for the rest of your life will truly relieve some emotional stress at that time. Call me, won't you, at 615-893-2422. Let's talk.
I'm State Farm Agent Emerson Williams, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
Welcome back here to the Prentice Allsup Heating and Air postgame show. Prentice Allsup Heating and Air, they service all major brands in most cases. Offer same-day service. Be sure to rely on the Rheem Pro professionals at Prentice Allsup Heating and Air to keep your home or business comfortable year-round. 890-1311, online at PrenticeAllsup.com. Prentice Allsup Heating and Air on West College Street. We're going to talk about our Dr. Automotive players of the game here. And, Danny, just prepare yourself. You're going to get to do your own commercial here.
All right.
But this was a huge statement by the Wolverines, I think, tonight.
Without question, a complete tribute to their dedication to teamwork. Because when you look at the discipline that they have offensively and especially defensively, when they're clicking like that, they're very tough to beat. It tonight, they really showed up.
Well, tonight's leading scorer was Stephen Sherman. It wasn't Landon Bryant, but he had 15. Cam had 10. The player of this game, I thought, was Sherman. He had 2 big dunks tonight and 3 threes and really kind of set the tone, I thought.
Without question, when and he's not scared to launch it, and he can get it up quick too. But when he's hitting, Laverne is extremely tough because he's a guy that can launch the 3 and nail it. He can also put it on the floor and take it to the hole and dunk it in your face. I mean, he's just a very explosive offensive player.
You know, and Cam is one of those players. He doesn't score a ton. He's had 10 tonight in double figures, which is great. But he has this uncanny ability to get open. He has this uncanny ability to find whoever he needs, whether it be Sherman or Bryant, and make some really impossible shots sometimes.
The consummate team player. It's just like what Rutland and I said at halftime. Rutland said he wishes he has 10 of those kids because he's a consummate team player, willing to do his job, and he puts team first. And that's what makes the Wolverines go.
We're going to have Stephen Sherman as our player of the game for the Laverne Wolverines. And Carter Webb had 14 tonight. I thought they did a good job on him, and his 14 points were hard-earned.
Very hard-earned. You're right. He earned every one of those points because nothing was easy. They were in his face the whole night, made him go the ways he didn't want to go, and they completely took everything away from him that they possibly could. Excellent. The game was won on the defensive end of the floor for the Wolverines. I don't think there's any question about that.
Danny, tell me about what you do at Dr. Automotive. It's anything dealing with car repair, isn't it?
Well, we do. We service all major makes and brands. We don't sell tires, but beyond that, we do about everything else. We try to help folks when we can. We're committed to the community because, the whole thing is you do what's right for your community will do what's right for you.
Foreign, domestic, doesn't matter, does it?
No, we like all of them.
Maybe even a four-wheeler or two. I don't know.
Well, maybe not a four-wheeler, but we'll if John Dinkins brought it in, we'd make an exception for him.
Yeah. Well, you do a great job with all that. These two teams will get to move on, of course, and it's going to be Bradley Central hosting the Siegel Stars on Monday. Laverne, for only the second time in school history, will host a sectional game, and that'll be with Walker Valley. Last time was 2006 when they played Whites Creek, and it's a game that they lost because last year was their first state tournament appearance. I look for them both teams to be ready to play Monday.
Well, I think so. If Siegel can can bottle their effort against Blackman, they've got a good shot to go down there and win, because they played excellent basketball against Blackman. It's amazing how things can change over a couple of nights span. But I think that they have a good shot if they can do the things that they need to do, which, like I said before the game, bigs play big, guards guard, and the shooters shoot. And tonight they didn't really do that. On the other hand, Laverne, I think there was a guy named Barry Workman that was coaching Laverne that night against Whites Creek. They had every opportunity to win it. It got away from them in the last couple of seconds, heartbreaking. So it's good for Laverne to have that opportunity. And if Laverne can continue to play the way they played the last couple of ball games, I think they've got an excellent shot to go back to the glass house.
Well, it's their third sectional appearance in a row, 5 in school history, and it'll be a fun night. We're going to be there on Monday night to see how things shake out with the Laverne Wolverines, and we'll keep you updated on all the Siegel things as well. And Danny, appreciate you coming out and giving us a little analysis tonight.
Well, appreciate the opportunity. High school basketball this time of year, you said it yourself, Brian, the region tournament is fantastic. The semifinal nights are great, and then these finals are also just stupendous because it's high school basketball at its finest.
Sure is. And both of these two teams are still one step away from getting to the glass house. We'll see if it happens. Danny, appreciate it.
Thanks a lot.
Danny Brewer joining us here tonight as we continue the Prentice Allsup Heating and Air post-game show. Craig's Tax Service keys to the game as John rejoins here. And John, I wrote these little stats down as we were going because I think it's important and it tells a lot about the game. The score was 16-2 at the end of the first quarter. Laverne got off to a strong start. Siegel was 0 for 9 in the first quarter, and they didn't hit their first field goal until 12 minutes and 44 seconds into the game.
Well, the game was over, really, at the end of the first quarter. Siegel just could not get anything to fall. Even the inside shots, nothing was falling. It's just one of those games for Siegel. You're going, wow, they just really beat them badly, but it was just not a good shooting night for Siegel at all, and credit to the Laverne defense for a lot of that. But Laverne couldn't miss. In fact, in the fourth quarter, they were 7 of 7 before they missed a field goal. And that was when they brought the substitutes in, and it was just a great night. They shot 58% for the game. And on the other hand, Siegel shot 23%. You're not going to win with those statistics.
Very true. Craig's Tax Service keys to the game. Craig's Tax Service, they specialize in personal and business tax preparation, financials, and bookkeeping services over at Craig's Tax Service. So get with our friends at Craig's Tax Service and make sure you're in good shape for tax season. 890-2233, and don't forget about our friends over at Sir Pizza either. They sponsor our Game and Coaches Show podcast. And those are uploaded at wgnssports.com. And your favorite pizza, you can order it online, sirpizzatn.com, carry out or delivery. And their brand new app, too, by the way, where you can earn rewards points and save you dollars. Sir Pizza, East Main, South Church Street, and on Memorial Boulevard. John, on the postgame show here, Prentice Allsup Heating and Air postgame show, how about we use our all-region team here that you wrote down, Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance highlight?
All right, the all-region team from Blackman, it was Kristen Johnson. Cookeville was represented by Jared Davis. From Siegel, Carter Webb and Kel Martin, who came off the bench in both of those games and played well. And for Laverne, it was Stephen Sherman and Cam Samuel. And the MVP for Laverne was Landon Bryant. And I couldn't disagree with any of those selections.
No. That is some really good stuff there. So congratulations to all those young people from TOA, Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance, helping you live your best life, whether you're in the game, on the sidelines, or cheering from the stands. The doctor and staff at TOA are here for you online at TOA.com. All right, in the postgame show, let's get some final stats here. And, John, you got the team stats, I think.
Yeah, and it tells a story here. Laverne out-rebounded Siegel 26-16. We gave you the shooting percentages, 58% for Laverne. They had 5 threes. They were 23 of 40. Siegel, 8 of 35. 8 field goals in the game, total game. For 23%, they had 4 threes. They got to the free throw line. Siegel did, 10 of 17 for 59%. Laverne was 6 of 7 for 86%. turnovers. Laverne had 8 and Siegel had 11. So it was really just a total domination, offensive performance. And, of course, we credit the defense for a lot of what happened to Siegel tonight.
Yeah, this is a gym that Siegel played in the first round of the tournament and beat Lebanon, the host here, in the first round since they were at higher seed, and then beat Blackman. So, John, we know that it was just an off night. That's all you can say.
It was an off night, and they've got to move on and go ahead and get ready for their next game because it's coming up on Monday. And if I'm Coach Rigsby tonight, I'm telling his guys, hey, look, that's just one of those things that happen. If I'm Tony Rutland, I'm telling them, okay, we shot well, we did the things we needed to do, and we need to take care of business and keep on percolating.
Well, scoring looks like this for Siegel. Carter Webb with 14, 5 points for Dorian Lyles in the game tonight. A free throw for Lawson Lee. That's a huge key, too. He's been in double figures, I think, the other 2 games. T.J. Irvine with 6, and a free throw for R.J. Biggers, and a first bank 3 for Cale Martin in the game. For the Wolverines of Laverne, 10 points and a dunk for Cam Samuel. Landon Bryant, 15 points and a dunk. 4 points for Caleb Samuel. 2 dunks, 3 threes for our player of the game, Stephen Sherman, 19 points. 16 for Malik Sanders, and 2 free throws for A.J. Wright.
Sherman could have very easily been the MVP of this tournament, too.
Yeah. Yeah, I think he could have. You could go with either one of them. And, John, I really think that no matter what, whoever is the player of the game, the MVP, one needs the other to win.
Right. They're at their best when Sherman and Bryant are playing well. Then you add Cam Samuel in there, contributing a lot of points, too. Just too much for anybody to overcome.
Well, it's been a fun region tournament. Our next game will be on Monday, 6:50 airtime on Monday for the sectional game between the Laverne Wolverines and Walker Valley. The Mustangs coming to Rutherford County. Siegel will travel to take on the Bears of Bradley Central. So we'll keep scores flowing throughout the night. We'll have at least a halftime score by that time with Bradley and Siegel. And then we'll see what happens. Hopefully both of those teams can pick up wins and get to the Murphy Center next week. It's time to hit 8:40. You ready?
Yeah, let's go. We got to get up early.
Yes, we do. That's John Dinkins. Want to thank our producer back at the station tonight. That is Jackson Smith. I'm Brian Barrett from Lebanon High School for the final time. The Laverne Wolverines, winners of the region championship, second time in school history, and the last time was 19 years ago. Congratulations. I'm Brian Barrett. So long, everybody, until the next time we meet at the game.
Rutherford County's biggest sports events are on News Radio WGNS, FM 101.9, FM 100.5, AM 1450, streaming at wgnssports.com, on our iPhone and Android apps, and always at the game.
We now return to regular programming on News Radio WGNS.
The Blue Raiders, the points off turnovers right now, 18-9 in favor.
Say, what are we doing here?
Of Liberty.
They can't.
Liberty's using this as a timeout instead of bringing a player in, and it's going to be Colin Porter who comes in.
Liberty 3 out of its last 3, 5 out of its last 7.
But the live ball turnovers that have given Liberty 18 points tonight.
9-point advantage, 18-9 points off turnovers. Big stat.
Difference in the game is 7 points right now as Weston hits a free throw.
As are the 7 free throws that we've missed.
75-68.
Speaking of difference in the game.
Weston, second free throw, good. Cam has them both. He's got 9. 75-69. 6-point Liberty lead, 4:24 to play.
A lot of basketball left to be played, but we've got to dig in and get stops.
Cleveland drive, layup good.
And that was way too easy.
77-69.
Cleveland's been fantastic as well, Chip.
Weston a drive back to Mustafa. On the wing to Weston. They work it to Mustafa right side against Aquino. Mustafa puts it on the floor, goes one-on-one with him, gets in the lane. They bring the double team. Mustafa tries to put it up and miss the shot. Didn't get a lot of help there, and the rebound to Matheny. In the front court to Colin Porter.
Probably overthought that shot quite a bit. Just go ahead, back him down, go up and score.
77-69 Liberty. Colin Porter left alone. Airballs a 3. An immediate timeout with 3:28 to play. Last chance for the Raiders coming up. They trail by 8, 77-69 with 3:28 left on the clock. Back to the Glass House after this on the Blue Raider Network from Van Wagner.
Nothing is more expensive than a missed opportunity that could have changed your life. Maybe you're just graduating high school or are working and need to earn a degree to advance your career. Or you aspire to be a leader, and a graduate degree can make that happen. Whether you're just starting out or retooling for the future, Middle Tennessee State University can help you get there. MTSU, the University of Opportunities.
Roscoe Brown is proud to be a longtime supporter of MTSU athletics and your locally owned HVAC and plumbing company for over 80 years. Roscoe Brown has been the trusted name for heating, cooling, and plumbing for Middle Tennessee homeowners and businesses. Call 888-MY-ROSCOE to schedule your HVAC or plumbing service today. Turn to the experts at Carrier and Roscoe Brown. People you know, a name you trust. Go Blue Raiders.
Roscoe Brown. RoscoeBrown.com.
Murfreesboro Medical Clinic is proud to be the official medical group of MTSU Athletics. We all win big when we work as a team for better health. Just like MTSU's athletes and coaches, our healthcare professionals work tirelessly to make our community proud. At MMC, we really are true blue. MTSU is our hometown team, and your health is our mission. Visit mmclinic.com or call us at 615-893-4480.
You're listening to MTSU Sports on WGNS.
Atmos Energy, delighted to sponsor the Blue Raiders and fuel homes and business in Middle Tennessee with affordable, efficient, and reliable natural gas for today and generations to come. Natural gas is the smart choice for fueling our energy future. 3:28 to play, 77-69, and right now you've got to have every bounce go your way.
You do. You've got to get every stop you possibly can, and that's one of the things about the second half. Liberty now 4 out of their last 5, and you have seen their field goal percentage grow by leaps and bounds over about the past 5 to 10 minutes. And, that's the worst time for that to happen, obviously, because you've got to find a way to get stops and stack them and get some scores as well.
77-69. Middle brings the ball down. It's Weston Porter, counter Mustafa and Buford. Mustafa works to the right side, gets it over to Cam Weston. Weston on the baseline, out to Porter. Now Mustafa goes straight to the basket, got the bucket and the foul. And Aquino, I think, is going to get the foul.
Yes, that's correct.
So Mustafa now with 25. Aquino with the foul, his fourth. 77-71. And a free throw here makes it a 4-point game if you can get it to go. Correction, to make it a 5-point game, but it's a missed free throw. 77-71, and the free throws are biting the Blue Raiders here tonight.
16 of 24.
Lob to the left, Matheny with the ball, guarded by Porter, back to Aquino. Aquino on the wing, rolls toward the top, gets it to Talon Peters, shoots a three, no good. May have been hit. Peter gets the rebound, and they'll bring it back out as we go under 3 minutes to play.
Yeah, really nice job by Aquino, unfortunately, of keeping that play alive.
Aquino to the free throw line, pitches it to Porter, back to Aquino, driving layup, and a foul on Mustafa. Aquino with a bucket.
And that goes to show you why those shots have got to be cleaned up by finishing plays, that offensive rebound. Now you've got a spread floor, dribble handoff. You have to come hedge. Aquino rolls, and there you go.
Aquino at the line to try to make it a 9-point game.
Chip, they're hard to guard. Goodness gracious, they're hard to guard.
And Aquino makes the free throw. He's got 12. 80-71. Largest lead of the night for Liberty. Middle into the front court quickly. Cam Weston to the baseline. Got shot blocked and a foul called. It's on Aquino, I think. Nope. Zach Cleveland, his fourth. 17th foul on Liberty this half. Weston at the line, and
that's the problem.
Yeah.
They haven't been penalized for it.
Middle 13 of 20 at the line this half. Weston hits. He's got 10. Lands had 13 at halftime. He has 2 in the second half. Cam with 10 now, and Isam Mustafa a career-high 25. Weston got them both. Cam with 11, and it is 80-73.
Yeah, Lands 1 for 7, 0 for 4 in the second half.
Colin Porter penetrates, probes, gets it back out to Cleveland. Now Porter again, guarded by Green. 2:15 to play. High screen by Aquino. Porter to the elbow, pushes one up from 10, no good. Mustafa with a rebound. Weston into the front court.
Need a basket badly here.
And not a lot of time to go about getting one. Weston underneath had his shot blocked. Rebound saved by Green. Now Porter drives in, backs up, shoots a three. Good! 1:49 to play. Middle cuts it to 4. On a Lee Company 3 by Justin Porter.
Big time shot.
80-76. Middle calls the timeout, and Blue Raider quarterback Roman is out there. He is getting the crowd up tonight. If you remember at the Conference USA tournament last year, he hit a half-court shot to win a condo in Destin for a weekend. 80-76, and that looked like a bad possession right there, but really, Justin Porter, after another offensive rebound, bailed the Raiders out on that.
Well, and we've been here so many times where we get this thing cut down. It seems like the lead's larger than it is, and it's not. It's just 4.
It's 4 right now. Exactly. 80-76. And for Middle Tennessee, the Blue Raiders still have 1 timeout remaining. Liberty has 2. And fans, good student crowd here tonight. Fans trying to will this team back in this thing. And at 4, you are back in it, but you've just got to find a way to get a stop or two right here.
Yeah, it starts on this possession because basically when this possession's over with, you're down to right at a minute to go in the game. And if you give up a 2 or a 3 here, to be down 6, to be down 7 with a minute to go is very different than down 4.
Raiders have scored 5 in a row to get it back to 4. Now full court pressure on the inbounds. Cleveland will inbound the ball. Comes into Aquino, and he will dribble it down. Liberty has the ball, leading by 4, 1:45 to play. Talon Peter, top of the circle. Backs up.
Middle switching actions.
Left side, Aquino nearly traveled. Gets to the free throw line, now backs up. They try to use some time. 5 on the shot clock. Peter tries to turn the corner, goes left. 3 out of there by Aquino, no good.
There's the stop.
Offside rebound taken by Porter. Now to Cam Weston, into the front court, 1:15 to play.
Get downhill.
Weston goes to the right, lost the ball. Picked up by Matheny. Weston slipped and fell, and it's a turnover. Long lob pass down in the front to Peter, 1 minute to play. Still a 4-point game. Porter on the logo, guarded by Green.
Well, if you thought the previous possession was a must stop, here it is.
Back flip and a foul on Green. Trey Green with his second foul. And 45 seconds to play. I don't think they wanted a foul right there with 6 seconds on the shot clock.
They were not fouling in that situation. They were going to play it out.
Colin Porter at the line, free throw good. Kamari Land's back in, Buford out, 81-76, 45 seconds to play. Second one good also. It puts it back to a 6-point game, 82-76 with 45 seconds to play. Weston picks it up into the front court. Cam, top of the circle, right side to Green. Go to Porter in the corner. Tries to drive against Matheny. Back up it comes to Green. Now Weston, straight away, 15 on the shot clock. Tries to start and stop, gets it back out to Porter. 3 in the air, no good. Rebound taken by Lands. He'll shoot a 3, no good. Mustafa had the board, and it's going to be knocked out of bounds. But now just 21.6 seconds to play.
Boy, we killed an awful lot of time, Chip.
6-point Liberty lead. They're going to look on the replay again to see who knocked it out. It was given to Middle. And now they take a look at it. What is the procedure there? Can you ask for a review at any time and get it?
Well,
because that's what they did.
The officials are going to they're going to do that on their own to make sure they got that right.
So this officiating crew of Terry Oglesby, KB Burdett, and Patrick Evans taking a look at it across the way. And this game has been stopped numerous times for reviews tonight.
Boy, we killed a lot of time on that possession.
Much more than they wanted to. It's going to be Middle's ball on the baseline. 16 on the shot clock, but 22 on the game clock.
Well, very likely something going to be drawn up
you gotta
for a 3 here.
And it's got to be quick. Whatever you have has to be quick.
Action off the 3-point shot.
Weston to inbound, gets it into Porter, back to Mustafa. He'll take a 3, and it's good! Eson hits a 3 to cut it to 3. What can he not do?
Not a thing. brings it all to the table.
Mustafa with 28, and it's 82-79. I don't think there's any question that Mustafa is going to be your Built Ford Tough Player of the game tonight. Brought to you by your Middle Tennessee Ford dealers, where you'll find the Ford F-150, the truck that powers great game days and great work days across Tennessee. Find your greatness at your Mid-South Ford dealers today.
All right, now if you're Middle Tennessee, obviously.
Got a foul. After you try to get a steal.
Well, you've got enough time to try to get a double team and then a steal coming out of that. That being said, it depends on who they enter the ball to. If they throw this thing into Aquino, I'm fouling right out of the gate. Now, here's the interesting thing. Aquino, 62% free throw shooter. Cleveland, only 52%. You've got Cleveland taking the ball out of bounds. Aquino is the guy that has been basically the safety valve. Mustafa's got to come up and get him. Oh, they're not. Well, if Aquino comes and gets it, guys, go get him.
It comes into Peter. Peter fouled in backcourt by Weston.
76% free throw shooter.
Foul on Weston will be his fourth with 16.6 seconds to play. 3-point game right now, but Liberty at the line.
14 of 16 from the free throw line. The Flames are. Middle Tennessee, 18 of 26.
Talon Peter, free throw good. That makes it a two-possession game. Peter with 30. He had 33 at Louisiana Tech.
He's been fantastic. He really has.
Second toss, good. 84-79. 16 seconds to play. Weston into the front court in a hurry. Shoots a three off the right wing. It's an air ball, but a foul underneath as Peter and Justin Porter have a collision, and they're going to call it on Porter. Looked like two guys going after the ball, but Porter's going to get the foul. His third, and Peter at the line with 31 and a chance to tie his career high.
See, even there, you're down 5. I like driving the ball to the rim there and trying to draw the foul, get the clock stopped, rather than taking an off-balance three in that situation. But it is what it is.
Peter hits the first, hits the second. He's got 33, and it's 86-79. 7-point lead, 9.7 to play. And this one is pretty much academic. Justin Porter into the front court. Peter nearly stole the ball. Porter shoots a three, batted around. Mustafa shoots it again at the buzzer. I think it's going to count. It is. It's going to be 86-81 of your final. Mustafa with 30 tonight, but not enough. Liberty wins it by 5, 86-81, and it is the Flames who move into a first-place tie with Jacksonville State. Stay tuned for the postgame show right after this on the Blue Raider Network from Van Wagner.
City Auto Mitsubishi is your hometown dealer for new Mitsubishi models like Outlander, Eclipse Cross, and Mirage. See all the new Mitsubishi models and save today. Remember, City Auto is still your volume used car dealer with a huge selection of quality pre-owned inventory. Win with City Auto's great selection of new and used cars, trucks, and SUVs from more than 35 brands. City Auto, Bridge Avenue off Old Fort Parkway. Go Blue Raiders!
Hey Blue Raider fans, have you heard about the MTSU branded debit card from Ascend Federal Credit Union? Use your Ascend MTSU debit card in stores and online, or add it to your mobile wallet for the ultimate convenience. Need some cash? Use this card fee-free at thousands of ATMs worldwide. Stop by one of Ascend's 5 Murfreesboro branches or visit ascend.org to learn more. Bank where Blue Raiders belong. Ascend Federal Credit Union, the exclusive credit union of Blue Raider Athletics.
Pepsi Zero Sugar has taken its flavor to the next level. A Zero Sugar Cola has never tasted this good. But we don't expect you to take our word for it, so we're putting it to the test. Starting with me. My mouth is watering already, so I think we can skip the drum roll and get right to the main event. Cue the fireworks. We have an official best Zero Sugar ever. It's delicious, it's refreshing, and it's so good you'll need to try it for yourself. Trust me. Pepsi Zero Sugar. Zero never tasted so good. That's what I like.
Not feeling well and need to see a doctor? Find the care you need now at Ascension St. Thomas. We're here with 24/7 ER care, same-day care, and walk-in urgent care for broken bones, sprains, allergies, sore throats, and more. Visit ascension.org/St. Thomas Care to get the right care at the right place at the right time. Serving Middle Tennessee State University, Murfreesboro, and surrounding communities.
The MTSU Alumni Association is proud of its more than 130,000 living alumni who are leading, teaching, entertaining, researching, flying, farming, nursing, and more worldwide. Every Blue Raider accomplishment adds value to your degree. Are you connected to the MTSU National Alumni Association? Visit mtalumni.com to share what you're doing. Update your information and see how you can be involved and informed. You can also follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
Looking for the ultimate hangout spot? Head to Cedar Glade Brews. With 12 taps and over 100 bottles and cans, we've got craft beer, seltzer, mead, kombucha, cider, non-alcoholic, and craft soda for everyone. We're family and dog friendly, featuring food trucks, live music, and trivia nights. Plus, you can book our space for private events inside or on our spacious patio.
Blue Raider fans enjoy a Cedar Glade brew in the Murphy Center Beer Garden.
Purveyors of foamy goodness, we're proudly homegrown Cedar Glade Brews, where great times and good vibes await.
Blue Raider Game Day continues, and we've got you covered with a full recap on the Exit Realty postgame show. Today's Blue Raider basketball game is brought to you by Window World of Murfreesboro, the official window and exterior remodeling company of Blue Raider Athletics. Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance, official team physicians for Blue Raider Athletics. Ascend Federal Credit Union, the exclusive credit union of Blue Raider Athletics. Ascension St. Thomas Rutherford, the official hospital partner for MTSU Athletics. Bud Light, easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Enjoy responsibly. And by the Tennessee Highway Safety Office, fans don't let fans drive drunk. Once again, here's the voice of the Blue Raiders, Chip Walters.
Welcome back into the Murphy Center tonight. Liberty wins it by a final score of 86-81.